Now, Fox 23 is on your side with Good Day Maine.
8:30, welcome back everybody. Time now for this morning's Transparency Tracker. A group looking into government spending is putting its focus this week on donations made to Governor Mills's transition and inauguration committee.
Adam Andrzejewski, the CEO and founder of Open the Books, joins us now live. Good morning, Adam. First off, let's talk about the goal behind this effort.
So the goal behind the effort is to bring transparency and accountability to public spending at every level. And so this week we're going to take a look at the $250,000, the $255,000 that's been disclosed by Governor Janet Mills in terms of her transition and inauguration committee. We found that 2/3 of it was raised from businesses that are based in Maine, and 1/3 of it was raised from businesses outside of Maine.
What do you think were the largest or most interesting donors that you discovered?
Well, that has to be state vendors. So we found that 13 out of the 50 companies that donated, 13 of those vendors gave the committee $100,000, and those companies received payments from the state over the course of the past 5 years of $280 million. So the biggest ones are like Anthem Blue Cross. So they received payments over the course of the past 5 years from the state of Maine to the tune of $265 million. They gave the committee $10,000 in terms of a donation. You've got right there in Portland, you've got Maine Health. Maine Health has received roughly $5 million over the course of the past 5 years from the state of Maine, and they gave the governor's committee here on the inauguration $5,000. You've got law firms locally like Bernstein Schur. They haven't received a lot of money from the state, less than $75,000 over the course of the past 5 years. They gave $20,000, but of course we've shown that in the past they received a lot of pandemic COVID aid, about $5 million. Same with the law firm Pierce Atwood. They gave $10,000 to this governor's committee. They didn't get a lot of money out of the state, less than $25,000, but they received $5.7 million in COVID aid that was forgiven that they didn't have to pay back.
Adam, are there any changes or reforms that you'd like to see?
Yeah, I think real-time reporting. The January donations to this committee, they won't be reported still for another week till the end of the month. So real-time reporting of the companies putting it in. And then, of course, I think the legislature needs to consider a pay-to-play prohibition, that if you're a state contractor, you can't give in the statewide races, including the governor, in terms of political cash, or even to this transition committee, because basically what you're doing, obviously, is you're buying favor, you're buying friends, you're buying allies while you're receiving state payments.
All right, Adam Andrzejewski, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.